Hi Cancer, how are you? It's me, Lauren B. Welcome to the Untitled Tarot. This week, for your read, we're going to use the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, the Big Mama deck. No one's gotten this week, so that's kind of fun. Energetically, a couple things. When I sat down, this is the second time I'm doing your reading. I'm not gonna lie. I filmed like a half-hour read for you, and it did not sit right in my spirit, and so I nixed it. And so we're gonna redo it. We're gonna use the Good Tarot instead. When I sat down to do your reading before, I heard everybody clap your hands, which I think is like, it's not, is it the electric slide? I don't know. It's like one of those songs that you'd play at like a bat mitzvah or like a first Holy Communion or a wedding or something. So maybe you guys are getting married, or you're having a bat mitzvah, or you're going to a wedding. There's something in that. And also I was picking up waffles. Maybe you guys are craving waffles, you're eating waffles. The term like to waffle something also means to kind of be unable or unwilling to make like a clear decision about something as well. So maybe you guys are having a hard time making a decision about something, or someone around you is having a hard time making a decision about something. It could play out either way. But that was from the last reading, and that's the only thing that really kind of like stuck. That was the only thing that really seems imperative to include in this go around. So like I said, we're gonna use the Good Tarot. Ooh, look, the Empress and the Fool. Okay, that's a good sign. So let's see what we have for you. We're in Libra season now. That's very nice. Libra season. Venusian energy, love and beauty and balance, right? We like that. Libra represents the justice in the tarot. So really balancing everything out, kind of having some of our ships come in. So that's nice. Waffles. Waffles. Maybe you guys need to start eating breakfast. I don't know. Break fast. Need to break fast. Maybe you've been fasting from something, withholding yourself from something, and it's time to like incorporate that back in. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'll take the Wheel of Fortune. I'll take the Wheel of Fortune because it keeps popping out. The wheel, justice. The wheel is turning in your favor, Cancer. We like that. 10. That's also a number of completion. You've completed a cycle for yourself, so that's good. Maybe that's part of that wedding, community, like celebratory energy for yourself, right? This Wheel of Fortune also, with the little heart it's attached to it, also kind of looks like a crest, maybe like a family crest. Maybe you're being handed the baton from someone in your family, taking that on, becoming more of a matriarch, patriarchy, kind of a protector energy, because I do see like blue jays flying around too, and blue jays are very indicative of like being protected by ancestors. So there could be something in that for you too. But it feels like a little bit like a medal, like a medal of honor. You're not like a Purple Heart kind of energy too. Purple. Purple's the color of your crown chakra, where you get your divine downloads. Purple Heart. Kind of coming back into alignment with Source, trusting that Source has your best interest at heart, right? Like the universe isn't messing with you. And I think now maybe you realize that you've kind of like completed a lesson in one of your cycles, and now you're being like rewarded for that by the wheel turning in your, I was gonna say in your favor, but I almost said in your future. Okay, so you got the Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands. Remember I was just saying the heart? Look, and she's got this beautiful heart energy right here. I love that. And I was saying like the patriarch, and now you have kind of like this matriarchal energy coming in. I'm getting like either like some kind of union, right? Or it could just be like a culmination of your parts. I'm also getting brother-sister energy. Brother-sister energy. Maybe you and your sister, you and your brother kind of coming together to reunite, like maybe to bridge some kind of relationship and kind of take on more of a leader role in your family, kind of like when your parents pass the baton to you, right? When the children start taking care of the parents, as the parents used to take care of the children, that sort of energy. And then you got this Ace of Fire too, which is beautiful. Aces are beginnings, it's freshness, it's new. And there's like this little fairy. There's this little fairy on top of like this lantern. It's like a lantern. It's very like Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter kind of thing. But so you could have some kind of like fairy elemental magic happening. You can tell when that happens sometimes, when like little things start going wrong, like things go missing out of nowhere. It's like they like to play tricks on you. Fairies kind of like to play tricks on you. And the way I kind of deal with fairies, kind of ration them in my mind, is that so we have like angels, right? Like celestial angels, right? Like in the ethers, in the heavens. Fairies are sort of like earth angels, right? Like little nymphs, little stuff like that. That's kind of how they play tricks on you. And it is like all of this fall energy. Falling for it. If you're falling for the tricks, I think you're thinking that it's like a little bit of coincidence. Like coincidence, I think not. I'm hearing though. They're really strongly. But then you have out this 9 of water. That's the 9 of cups. That's like a wish fulfillment card. I think maybe things were not going in your favor for a while, Cancer. And you thought maybe it was just like coincidence, something like that. But what it was actually doing, I think it was kind of testing you a little bit, like forcing like the best of you, maybe like with that waffle energy, forcing you to kind of be a little bit clearer about what you wanted, where your passions with all this fire energy, where they really lie, illuminating them up, right? And then illuminating up that heart space for you. And now you're being rewarded for it with like some kind of wish fulfillment that you wanted in your emotional body. Whether that could be like a person coming back, reuniting with a person, a family member. I'm getting a lot of that brother sister energy. Or just a project, something that you put a lot of heart into. Because it's like, I almost say it's like you've gathered like a lot of things like in the process of this, but in your hand, there is like one little key, like the key to your heart. Oh, look at the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. So 3s are a number of divinity. 3 of Pentacles is also like a very like workshop sort of energy, but not working alone, working with other people, right? It's like a group effort, like a group project kind of thing. And this card, it's really cool because it's sort of like on the lookout, like being on the lookout for whatever it is that you want, right? Looking on the lookout for the right person to work with, like in your career, on a certain passion project, you know, on a hobby, looking for the right partner to kind of pair with, looking for kind of the lock to your key, right? But it's something that's tangible. And there is like there's these little butterflies over here, like indicating like transformation. It could also be like a transformation in the things that you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for something more specific with that waffle energy from before, you know, it's like really kind of being definitive about what you're looking for now in like a partner, in a relationship, whether it's family, friends, romantic, whatever it may be, what kind of satisfaction, wish fulfillment you're looking for in your career. So then you have the call at the bottom of the 2, like something that feels like divinely called. I'm also hearing call back. So maybe you're auditioning for something, but something that feels like it's part of your blueprint, something that feels like it's yours, like it's divinely guided to be yours, like it's something that is maybe part of your purpose too, something that you're meant to be doing. I don't know why they keep having me pull from the bottom of the deck. And then you have the 2 of water, which is the 2 of cups energy, or somebody that you feel like you're meant to be with as well. 2-2, because this card is 20. 2-2, that is a master number. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. I don't know why they keep wanting me to pull from the bottom of the deck. Pull from the bottom up. From the bottom up. I'm being drawn back to the Scorpio reading that I did at like the beginning of the summer. It was like, I think it was during Cancer season, actually. I think it was during Cancer, and it was called Bottoms Up. It was about healing like your base and root chakra, like all the way up. That's interesting. But the 9 of Earth is the 9 of Pentacles. 9-9. 9-9 speak of light worker energy too, like stepping up in your light work. So that could be anything. It could be reading cards. It could be doing Reiki. It could also be like comedy. Like comedy is a form of light working, of healing. Doing, working with patients in like a medical field. That's a form of healing. Light working teachers. They're healers, they're light workers. It all just goes in different areas, different avenues, but it's all kind of the same thing. But this is also a very stable, independent, foundational sort of energy, like as an individual, before you're able to bring in other people into this relationship, into this passion project, into this career, whatever it is, doing that like bottom up, that self work, and then being like whole, integrated, healed up, so that way you can pull in the things that feel divinely guided, divinely called for you, whether it's a person, whether it's your passion. I love that. Okay, that's really good. That's probably why the wheel's turning in your favor, Cancer. I like that for you. Maybe that's part of that, like I said, like that celebratory, like wedding energy. I mean, with the call and the Two of Water, like maybe it's somebody that is, you know, like your kingdom marriage, like your divinely guided spouse or partner or soulmate, right? Okay, these blew out. Queen of Water and the Ace of Air. Look at that. So this is, you're on a water sign. There's a lot of water here. There also is a lot of, I mean, it's pretty integrated though. I mean, there's some major arcana. There's 2 major arcana. There's 2 fire cards. There's 2 earth cards. There's now 3 water cards. 3 divinity, water, emotion, being divinely guided, like through your emotions, this emotional process that you've been in, probably a very emotional process that you've been being guided to do, again, with all this heart energy, purple heart. Yeah, source has your back, has your best interest at heart. Oh, I love that. Queen of Water, this is being very open and receptive. And you know what's interesting? It's like you almost look like a unicorn, because see how you have this shell kind of sticking out of your crown, like right by your third eye? My nose is itchy. It's like that charades thing. And in the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck that I have over here, the unicorn card, I always call it like my space cowboy sort of card. It's about being in your own like little world of alignment, in your own little bubble, right? 3D, horse energy, freedom. Horse also speaks of a lot of sexual energy as well that's coming through. But the unicorn's horn kind of is a little bit like an antenna. It's about your intuition, your antenna outside of your 3D experience into the ethers, into the cosmos, in order to connect with source about what is guided for you, what will be like a mate to your soul. It could be a person, but it could also be like connecting with like your purpose, like why you're here in this lifetime. Hard time expressing that. But the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, is also somebody that's very emotionally nurturing. Being able, now that things are going in your favor, being able to nurture soul projects, soul relationships, family relationships, right? Building those bridges. I think that was one of maybe 2 or 3 readings ago. I think that was 3 readings ago from now. 3 threes. That's cool. And then you have the Ace of Air. So that's lovely. Aces are beginnings. And air, that's swords energy. So that's logic. We are in Libra season, right? So that's being able, and again, it's like this horse. It's like this unicorn sort of energy. It's like double unicorns, 2 unicorns, and they're facing each other. That's really cool. It's like when preparation meets opportunity, it's like right place, right time, right people, right time sort of thing. I'm getting like a little bit of like a portal energy. It's like divinely destined meetings, divinely destined conversations, opportunities, something like that. It's like when preparation meets opportunity, then the Wheel of Fortune comes in. And I mean, like I said, this could play out in terms of your purpose. I was getting that brother-sister energy and like reuniting like family ties. This could be very romantic. We do have the Two of Cups coming out here too. Meeting, because sometimes it's like right people, wrong time sort of thing. But this feels like the opposite. This feels like right people, right time, whether it's romantic or whether it's like business partners, creative partners, family, you know. Messenger of Earth. So this would be like the Knight of Pentacles, which did come out in your last reading as well. Messengers, knights, they bring messages. They communicate with each other. Earth, that's Pentacles energy. So that's things that are stable, things that are solid, things that are tangible. things that can actually like be given, be experienced, right? And it falls out right in between you two. So again, when preparation meets opportunity, and then you both get to come in as this messenger of earth, being able to offer something to each other that's tangible, whether that's time, energy, effort, creative ideas, right? Both putting something like into the pot in order to make the stew. In order to make the stew. Oh my God. You do have the sun. You do have the sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. This is also Leo energy. So you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody that is a Leo or has Leo in their chart. But again, Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the sun. There's a lot of twos here because that's a 10, and 1 + 9 is 10. I mean, if you want to do it like 10, 10, 10, 10, 2, 2. So that would be, I mean, if you cut out the zeros, that's 11. 11 and 22. Those are both master numbers. Those could be your life path numbers. Those could be your life path numbers, they're telling me. Like one of your life paths is 11, the other one is 22, something like that. It's coming through. But it is a fortuitous meeting, reunion, opportunity with the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Earth. So that's the Six of Pentacles. That's an equal give and take, energetic exchange. Putting in something, being able to get something out of it. Something investing into you, you being able to get something out of it, them being able to get something out of it. Equal energy exchange, reciprocation energy. It's really nice. And the antlers on this deer often speak of being kind of gentle with people, places, and things, being gentle with yourself. And antlers often talk about cycles and seasons, right? And I love that the pentacles are like hanging off of the antlers. It's like growth beyond what you're able to see now, but like future growth that is able to kind of like, almost like fruit from trees. It's like they say that you can judge a tree by the fruit it bears, that this fortuitous opportunity, reunion, whatever this is for you, is equal give and take. Now that you know what you want, remember with that like waffling energy in the beginning, that with the Wheel of Fortune and the sun, like it is divinely guided. We have this call card right here. It is fortuitous. And it will also like not just bear fruit for you now, but like a tree that will bear fruit for you through seasons, through cycles, right? Like perennials. Perennials, now I'm hearing periwinkle, like periwinkle blue, which is kind of also like a purple color. Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel comes through as purple. There might be an archangel you want to look into. My throat chakra. I almost want to say this like you have a hard time expressing this, but what I'm hearing is that you have a hard time believing this. You have a hard time believing this, Cancer, because look, you have this 9 of Fire, which is 9 of Wands, which sometimes talks about being defensive, but in this deck, it comes through very differently. It's almost like amazement, like all these stars. I'm pulling in like Aquarius energy. I am going to do the Aquarius reading next. It's almost like holding it up. Oh, it almost kind of looks like a mobile energy too, like a baby mobile that you'd put like above a crib, something like that. But almost like, I can't believe it, like wishes coming true. It's like a variety of different wishes. It's almost like a domino effect. It's a domino effect. And it's like when you get this one, again, it's like with these fruits coming off the trees annually throughout seasons of your life, throughout cycles in your life, moving forward. And it's like you almost can't believe that like you would be able to get so lucky. So you have a hard time I'm hearing that you have a hard time believing me right now, right? Because then you have this 3 of Air, which is like a heartbreak, disappointment kind of card. Because of the way that things have gone for you in the past, you have a hard time believing that things could go differently for you in the future. But I'm also now very drawn to the stars on this Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing like Star Spangled Banner. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Okay. Oh. Then we got the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess on the deck. That came out in the last reading I did for you too. So I know what I'm talking about. Also, intuition, like, you know exactly, I'm hearing, you know exactly what she's talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't got to tell you because you already know. And look, there's a little star underneath your eye too, a star in your eye. A star in your eye. Maybe you're going to be a star, Cancer. Maybe. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for you. Queen of Air. Queen of Air, being discerning. Remember, we were talking about that waffling energy, being unable or unwilling to make a clear decision. Queen of Air is not in that anymore. I think it's making a clear decision that, like, sometimes dreams do come true. Sometimes the impossible becomes possible when God moves for us, right? God can move mountains for us whenever you want. We talked about that in the Sunday service, about how, you know, sometimes Jesus just steals your boat and God just, like, injects grace into your life in a way that you weren't expecting. Miracles do come true sometimes in the most interesting of ways, right? But with this big white owl, again, it's intuition. High Priestess, you know, another 2, by the way, another 2. 11, 2, 2, 2. That's what being logical, because it makes sense. It seems crazy, but it makes perfect sense, is what they're telling me. Bottom of the deck, Justice. That's what I'm talking about. And it's an 11. I love this stuff. I really do. Here we go. And that's going to be Justice. Seems crazy, but just crazy enough to be true. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They're telling me. And you know it is justice for you. In some way, shape, or form, it is your justice. It is balancing out the scales for you karmically. After going through a lot, you know, after stretching, stripping, learning, all of that, now the fruits come in. Scales of justice. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, Cancer. That's a great read. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. This is nice. This is really nice. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for spending this time pouring energy and intention into me, helping us build up this little beehive right here. I love to just take that and then pour it right back into you guys. All the information you should need from me will be in the description box. So my email for personals, all the decks that I own in case you want to get this for yourself. This was the Good Tarot. My social media links, like my Instagram, my Twitter, and all that stuff are in there. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing and for commenting. I love hearing from you guys. I love seeing you guys talk to each other. I just, you know, my cup runs over for you 8 days a week, right? So thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next time. Enjoy Libra season, all right? All right. Goodbye.